So if you recollect yesterday's session, we have seen how to create OTB reports, analysis, dashboard prompts, analysis prompt, and the dashboard, and the action links and group of action links, nothing but more than one action link, and how to interact with the one analysis to another analysis, and how to maintain relationship between for supplier prompt and analysis. What is the joint condition, or what is the main criteria in order to get the data for supplier prompt, dashboard prompt analysis? What is the main joint criteria? Anyone? Am I audible? Guys, are you there?
Yeah, Vijay.
Yes, Vipas. Okay. What is the joint condition between the dashboard prompt and your supplier analysis? What is the main criteria? One of the field we are trying to enable, right? Against for analysis level and
prompted.
Is
Prompted.
We need to select as a filter which is prompted, so that value can be supplied to your prompt to your analysis. Okay. So today we'll see the more OTBA features. Almost we covered everything, and we have seen how to create multiple subject areas, right? So always you need to add interrelated subject areas like payables to suppliers and receivables to customers, and payables to subledger accountings and subledger accountings to general ledger, like that. Don't create payables and receivables and try to expect the data. Okay. Always you need to create a subject area which is interdependent. So this is our analysis, open invoice analysis. Try to add more fields on this analysis, which is some amount columns, invoice number, invoice type, supplier number, and something invoice details, and invoice amounts, and something. This is my invoice amount. This is my invoice amount paid. The same way I have invoice lines as well here. Invoice lines, and this is invoice line amount, and this is invoice line amount. Okay. And now try to get the data. So these are my amount related fields for a couple of invoices. So here, this is my view representation of the result. So I want to create a graph-based report on this result. Nothing but if you want to go for any GUI related report, first you need to create a table report. It's like this table report. Based on this, you can create your GUI based report. For this, once you see the result in the result section, here there is option to create new view, which is GUI based, something graph, gauss, funnel, map, and whichever you want, you can go for, pivot table, so that you will get all the totals here. Something I'm trying to create graph, and in the graph I'm trying to select the bar, which is something vertical. Just click on the vertical. It will create a vertical graph for us. This is my invoice number, and this is invoice type credit memo. So all invoice numbers is selected as a LOB. So automatically amounts will be changed here. This is invoice amount paid, invoice line amount. Just edit here, edit the view, and you can change your x-axis and y-axis here. The graph prompts, whichever you want, you can change your. If you want to exclude anything, you can exclude columns, you can add here. And if you are very familiar with x-axis, y-axis, you can display the same on your graph bar. Okay. So mostly in the real time, we cannot create any GUI based reports. Everything will take care by end users itself. We need to create this analysis based on the table level. So they will add their GUI based reports based on this table level. We need to provide a minimal training how to create these graphs, GUI based reports. Okay, so this is something funnel standard. So this is something funnel invoice amount, invoice paid. This is my invoice. More than 71% is are paid. The way you can, customize your, just edit the scene and customize this funnel view. Depends on requirement. So these are 3 reports I have. So if you see at the runtime, just click on fuse here so that it will execute here itself. This is my graph. This is my normal table representation. This is my graph representation. This is my funnel representation. The same report. Okay. Now I don't want to add anything here. I'm trying to delete the table here. Just delete. I don't want even funnel as well. Just delete. So this is my report. At last, you will have the report here itself, which is GUI based only. Everything, the remaining are hidden. So in future, if you want to add the same here, the left side, you can see all the views here, whichever it have been added. The left side pane. Left side pane, you can see whichever you have been added in the initial stage itself. Just double click on the table or drag and drop. Just drag and drop to the component layout. Again, it will create the deleted layouts for us. Okay, this is how to work with GUI based reports. Now I want to create LOVs within the result set here. So just edit the table, edit the view. So here there is a table prompt is available. These are my all columns. I want to create a table prompt as invoice number. So just drag and drop invoice number to the table prompt. So this is my table prompt. Now if you see, just click on the done. The table prompt get created here. So based on the prompt, you may see the data. 37, so automatically line amount will be changed here. So after creating the analysis, you may work on, you may create some more highlights on your analysis result level like this. In the same way, I want to go for the complete totals. Complete totals, columns and measures is there. Here there is no totals. After, I want to print the total after. So here you will get the totals here. This is the grand total 35,000. So I don't want as a table prompt, so that you can add here itself again. There is no table prompt now. Just we are added the totals. If you see here, you will see the complete totals here. The grand total for invoice amount paid, and invoice line amount. Okay. This is something, you can visualize some of the added advantage of this your OTBA reports. So if you want to perform in a group by remember like this, edit formula, just add group by your respective column, whichever you want. For example, I want to go for group by this column. Edit formula, just copy this column and supplier number, edit formula, group by. Syntax error, group by something we can use like this only. This is more OBA reports feature. Yeah, by keyword, there is no group. You can use a by keyword. Supplier number, edit formula, this one. click on OK. Syntax error followed by we need to perform an aggregate function, right? Invoice amount, date formula, sum of invoice amount followed by invoice number. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, now it's accepted. This is I'm trying to perform an aggregate function sum followed by the group by invoice number. If you want to group by, just you can use a by keyword and followed by your column name. Verify the data. Okay. Invoice type, supplier number, invoice number, group by. There is no amount for us. Separate invoice number should be there. Supplier number, group by, now it is. Or you can go for add supplier number with the same. Add the formula. I guess we need to add the rest of columns as well for group by. We'll get the same result. Okay, no problem. The way you can add the group by. Okay. And other than this, there is a set of operators would be available. Union and union all intersect and so on. Here, this is a combined result set based on the intersection and the difference operation. Union, intersection, and the difference operation. Set operators you can use here. Okay, for example, this is my payables, right? So I want to hard code one of the invoice number. Let's see the result. Something invoice number CM01. Filter. This is CM01. Just click on OK. Now I will get an result only a single invoice here. This is my single invoice. So I want to go for set operator, which is union. I'm trying to select the one more subject here, same payables. And here, this is my second subject area. So what are the fields we have in the primary, in the first union, the first subject area? The same columns we need to select here. This is invoice number. Paste. This is cut. Okay. Now you can use here union, union or whichever you want. Union, union or intersect and minus and try to verify the data. So what is the main criteria in order to add your two select statements for if you want to use set operators? Always column name should be same and column sequence and data type should be same. The same way here also column sequence data type should be same so that you will see the data for your result set. Number of columns that and the data types must be consistent across all criteria and result columns. So we need to add as expected. This is cut. This is cut. This is my invoice number, right? Just delete everything here. Just we'll try to maintain two invoice number and invoice type name. The same here we can add. Payables, right? So here payables, I want to add invoice details, general information, invoice number and invoice type. I have two columns in my first subject area. The same I need to add for the second subject area. Just save it, try to reopen. This is general information. Okay, it's not opening. Here you need to add invoice number and invoice type name so that you will see the result of both subject areas at a time based on your set operator, union or union or intersect and minus. Okay, simply need to use like this. Okay, one more time. So here invoice number. This is invoice number. This is invoice type. Now both columns should be same. Now you can verify the results. The first subject area we are hard coded one of the invoice. The second subject area we are trying to get all the details here. See here, this is first subject area result. This is second subject area complete result. We are able to see that now. Since we are used union will suppress the duplicates, right? The same way here, if you want to go for union out, so obviously you will get the two invoices here for CM1. This is CM1 and we have one more. Okay, not sure why we are not getting. Okay, yeah, this is all about set operators. Now the scheduling, how you can schedule this OTBA reports. There is an agent is available, a dedicated component is there, which is agent. By using this agent, you can schedule your OTBA report. Just click on the agent and try to create an agent to schedule a OTBA report. So here we have a set of tabs could be there. Just we need to follow the instructions in order to create, schedule your OTBA reports. This is general and schedule. So if you want to schedule based on frequency, you can schedule, and the conditions based on any condition specific if you want to create. So here there is a condition is available. Condition, just you can create a condition based on your OTBA report. So based on the condition, you can create the OTBA report. So do not use a condition, or if you have any condition, just browse the condition here. Deliver the content. So subject area, something supplier details, and I'm trying to send the analysis. Select the analysis here. My supplier analysis. Click on OK. And format, I'm trying to send in the format of PDF. Attachment note. details and the recipients whom you want to send. Here, if you want to send for the test user should be associated with the email ID. If not, you can use here email, add email recipient, which is comma separated by email IDs. Just click on OK. The destination where you want to send, I want to send to the email. Specific devices, this is the email, and the actions. Once this is successfully submitted, if you want to perform any action link, then you can browse the action link here. So once you configure this agent, just try to save the agent here. Reports. This is GP11 supplier agent. It's created. Just navigate to the catalog. So here, this is my agent. This is my agent. Here, edit, run, more details. Just click on the more details. You will see the last run, the next run, and the recipient. The last run, the next run. Last run is null. The next run is null. Since we are creating this agent with ad hoc base, if you schedule with any frequency, you will see the next run frequency details here. Just click on the run. Now the agent is running, and it will try to send an email notification to respect to delivery channel, which is email. The agent has run successfully. Now you will get an email for your Gmail ID. So if you see, the last run is 6/10/2021 and the agent is successful. Next run is blank. If you have any schedule time, you may see the next run details here. Okay, the way you can schedule your OTBA report and send an email notification to the respective recipients. And the migration would be same. Just click on the archive and unarchive, same as your BAP reports. Nothing is changed. You need to migrate all your OTBA components by using archive and unarchive. Okay, more archive and unarchive. That's it. So this is all about OTBA reports. You won't see much more. The major issue you will get, some of the times when you add multiple subject areas, you won't get this expected columns in the output. You won't see the output for your expected column. For that, you need to add fact columns, nothing but the measure columns. Pre-built calculated columns you need to add for both subject areas. The moment you will see the data, if you are not able to see the data, you need to log a service request to the Oracle. Oracle will guide you how to get that column with help of the fact columns. So we are not sure how to maintain fact column. Earlier, what happened before 19C, Oracle is highlighted fact columns with some orange color. Now that is completely removed. There is no representation for fact columns. The fact columns also representing as a normal column. So it's not possible to identify which is a fact column, which is a normal column. Mostly you will get the data. If you are not get the data, you need to log a service request to the Oracle, since this is completely standard subject areas. Okay, this is all about OTBAs. So everyone clear? Any doubts, any clarifications so far? Sripad, Ashwini, Vishal.
Vijay, can we add a custom subject area here?
No, we cannot. There is no provision. There is a
and Vijay, if we need like two custom, two subject areas, and there is no any, kind of reference in between them. So can we?
Yeah, always when you select two subject areas, for example, yesterday we have selected payable suppliers, right? For For payable suppliers, there is a relationship, which is suppliers are the common. So you will see
Yeah.
supplier dimensions in the supplier, and the same supplier dimensions you will see in the payables subject area as well. The way we select any two subject areas, common dimensions should be there. Nothing but those are interrelated dimensions. Based on that, you will get the data.
Okay, but how do we know like common dimension is available? Like, is
Common
it just
dimension
by
obviously
looking at the?
available based on your module. Payables to suppliers, receivables to customers, subledger to any module, like that.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm trying to select the receivables. I'm trying to select the project accounting. So it won't possible to get the data straight away. Again, in these two modules, if there is a relationship is there, you need to use the cross subject areas. There is a cross subject areas would be available. You need to involve the cross subject area. So it's not an easy job. We need to do more trial and errors in order to get the result. It will take more time.
Okay.
Okay, this is for OTBA. Now we are move on to the new topic, application composer. So application composer, do not, my sincere suggestion, do not put more efforts on the application composer customization. Whenever requirement will come, just you can get the practice the same, but as of now, you can get the knowledge how to create the customizations, how to create the sandboxes and all. In the YouTube, we have 100+ videos would be available for each example. So when you get a requirement, just refer the YouTube and try to get the same, because it will eat more time for us. It will take more time. It's a very lengthy process, and application itself behave very slowly when we are trying to customize our application. And Oracle supports a minimal customizations for us, not maximum customizations as per client requirement. If the client have more customizations, then you need to take the PaaS license. So the SaaS supports a minimal customizations for us. Okay, like you need to add a couple of text boxes, radio buttons, LOVs, and make mandatory optional, change the label name, hide the regions. These types of customization we can done. In the same way, we can embed our OTBA report, whichever we have created analysis, the dashboard, right? The same dashboard analysis you can place on your global home page screen. Global home page screen. So user no need to navigate to the reports analytics. Directly on the home screen itself, you can see your analysis data. The same way you can embed your BAP reports on your SaaS application tiles. You can create a tile or you can create a new page. Against the page, you can add your BAP report URL. If you remember, there is a view online. When you click on the view online report, it will generate URL, right? You can embed the same URL into your home screen. Today, we'll see how to embed this OTBA reporting and BAP reports to customizations. Okay. So if you want to customize anything for your SaaS application, first you need to create a sandbox. Sandbox is nothing but it's type of a container. Within the container, you need to work on the customizations. And this is for user specific, not for the application specific. Okay, for example, A and B user is there. A user is working on the sandbox. Okay, so within the sandbox, whichever changes are there, only A users can see. The B users cannot see. Once the A user is successfully completed the customizations and it's approved by the business, then the A user can publish the changes to across the environment, across the application, so that all the users can able to see the changes. This is the sandbox. Okay. So what are the customization tools would be available for our application is nothing but so this is global home screen. This is, if you see, this is global home screen. These are all the OTBA dashboards. OTBA dashboard, the way you can add your dashboard on your global home page screen. Okay. So here, navigator, tools is available. Now there is the configuration. Here we have structure, application composer, sandbox, migration, user interface, page integration, and business intelligence, appearance, and visible builder. These are related to your sandbox application, customization tools. Just click on the sandbox and try to create a sandbox. So here we have more sandbox. Okay, let's try to create a sandbox. Event sandbox. Here you need to enable what are the tools you require: appearance, structure, and page integration, page composer, page template composer, and application composer, and data security. Whichever you want, just you can enable the same. Just try to create and enter.
So Vijay, every time we need to do this, or like sandbox will be already present?
No, you need to create the sandbox. Once it is published, the sandbox will not have again. Again, you need to create a sandbox.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this is my sandbox GP11 ASP, and these tools can be enabled for my sandbox. Okay. Now go to the global homepage screen. So the right side in the settings and actions, you can see edit global page template. Edit global page template. Nothing but this is for related for your global homepage screen. This template is dedicated for your global homepage screen in order to place your OTBA reporting content. Just click on the same. So this is my global homepage screen. On this screen, I need to create a OTBA dashboards. Okay. So here, just click on the same, click on the edit. You will see the Docker here. Docker is nothing but this page related properties. Okay. Just close the same. We need to create a first box. Just click on plus icon and components and just create a box. Just click on the add. Within the box, we need to add our OTBA reporting content. Just close this. Box is created now. So in this box, you can add the content. Just click on the new and application content, reports analytics. Just go to the reports analytics. The same here you can see the, something, I guess, BI presentation server. The same my folder and shade folder structure. You can see all the content here. Something cust. This is our cust folder. This is my GP11 reports. So this is our dashboard. Just click on the add. Just click on the close. Now the dashboard can add it to your OTBA report. Okay. Just click on the continue, select the values or whichever you want. And click on the continue, you can see the data. Now this dashboard is executing. Now you can see the data. Your first analysis, second analysis, we do not have any data. Okay, the way you need to create a first text box. Okay, within the text box, you need to add your OTBA content on your global homepage screen. Now this is being added. Now I want to publish to this, my complete cross application. The moment here, just go to the sandbox detail, or there is a publish option is available here. When you click on the publish, so automatically these metadata changes can be deployed to your tables, which is permanently. XML metadata changes can be deployed to the permanently, and you can see these changes can be applied across to the application. All the users can able to see this dashboard on their global home page screen. Getting? This is how to add OTBA content. For your practice, do not deploy anything, just practice the same. Do not harm the application. Just close it. Now we'll try to add BAP reports. The BAP report is the same as like this. We need to create a page, one of the menu option. For that menu option, we'll try to create an icon. When I click on the icon, I need to open my BAP reports. Okay. For that, the tools, just go to the structure. Structures and pages, two options would be there. So based on these two options, we can create. Just click on the create group. FGP11 something reports. And if you want to change any icon, you have n number of icons would be available here. Just you can change the icons here. Okay. Just scan for menu, show on the navigator, yes or no, or real expression. Just click on yes, save and continue. Save and close. Now create a page entry against the group, whichever you have created. This is player report, and this is my icon. Just select the icon which is report. Just click on OK. And the group, whichever you have created the group, GP11 reports, you have created the group. And show on the navigator, show on the springboard. So I want to show on the both places. And this is link page, application page, dynamic URL, static URL, VB Studio page. Whichever you want, you can use. As of now, I'm using static URL. And you can add your URL, whichever you want. For example, if you are www.google.com or gmail.com, facebook.com, whatever it may be, the third part URL can be opened here. The same way for BAP reports. Just open any one of the report. So this is one of my report, and share report link current page. This is my URL, and open copy paste here. Just save and close. Now this is my GP11 reports, and this is my supplier report at the last. If you see here, at the last. The same way here, you can see all the options here. The resource directories enabled on only navigator board, not the springboard. The business licenses. The business licenses, 50%, couple of options enable the navigator board, couple of options are enabled in springboard. The way you can manage your springboard and the navigator board. These AL expressions, nothing but condition based, you need to enable this your page access, condition based. Now just click on the home screen. This is GP11 reports. The menu option is created, and this is the supplier report. Just click on the same. You will see the report here. Through SaaS application, you're directly giving an access to your report, so that report can be executed. Mostly without parameter reports, we will try to embed like this, so that users can directly view the reports within the application itself. No need to connect reports analytics. No need to submit the data from, no need to submit ESR job and all. If it is straight away output, if the user wants to check every day, then we need to embed like this. Okay. So this is all about BAP reports and UTB reports. Tomorrow we'll see the rest of the validation part and how to add the buttons on existing page, how to hide the regions and all. We'll see more tomorrow. That's it for today.
Vijay, one